Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'm very happy to be doing a review for this latest, the SH Figuarts, the black and gold suit from the Spider-Man No Way Home. And I do know that my opening scenes of the black Spider-Man is not related to this one, but I do love that scenes. Wow. I'm hoping that Tom Holland will eventually have that. Yeah. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a look at the box and we can see that the box is slightly bigger as compared to the integrated suit Spider-Man. And here I have the comparisons of both of the boxes. They are of the same height except that this one is a lot smaller, as you can see that. Yep. Okay, so the box design is rather good. Okay, so you can see that there's a very nice poses of this Spider-Man, and I can't read what does this mean. If any of you guys are from Japan or you know how to read kanji, yeah, do leave me your notes down in the comment sections about what this actually means. Okay, so from here you can see the Tamashii Nation quality stickers, Bandai Tamashii Nations. At the side here you can see some cool poses of the black and gold Spider-Man, and from here as well there's a very cool swinging pose. Okay, I kind of like these symbols right over here. It looks very cool there. And of course at the back we can see the beautiful poses of this Spider-Man. Yes, and this is the Japan version, which explains why it doesn't have the big Chinese stickers, which is the Asia versions. And at the same time, this one does comes with a bonus set, which is this one right here. Okay, so this one have the base, yeah, the very nice mythical base that I will show you guys later, as well as the Doctor Strange portal effects right over here. Okay, so it's very exciting to be getting this one as well. Okay, so this one, if I'm not wrong, it only comes with the Japan version, if I'm not wrong. The Asia version might not have this piece here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, do correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so we'll take a look at this later, and let's get him out of the box. Okay, so this is the black and gold suit Spider-Man right out of the box. I kind of hope that they have come up with another name instead of, you know, black and gold. It just sounds weird. Okay, yep. And the moment I took him out, yes, he feels exactly like the integrated suit Spider-Man. Oh, wait a minute. Apparently he's taller than this guy here. Wow, I thought they are exactly the same. I never thought they have a, you know, scale differences, but we will take a look into it later. Okay, so it feels exactly the same, even though the paint is entirely different, but it just, you know, feels the same. But this one have a lot more smooth surface as compared to this guy, because he have lots of more details. But this guy here, we'll take a look into it right now, because I can feel that it's a lot of, you know, smooth surface, like his butt is smooth. Okay, that sounds weird. Okay, yeah, so let's take a look. Wow, it just looks good. Okay, in terms of this one, I still can't let go. I just feel that this one looks ugly with the rectangular, like a gap here, you know. It just doesn't feel right. But if you take a look closer, you can see all the very nice carving. The details are very nice over here. Yeah, something like a, it makes him looks very mystical, like Doctor Strange kind of things. Yeah, you can see those kind of, you know, wow, it's very nice all over it, and some area doesn't have it, which is why it's smooth, and some it does. Yeah, I believe it's the same as in the movie. I'm not sure because it happens at night, so it's rather hard to see the suit in real. And I just like this portion here as well, the gold and the black. I kind of hope that there's some gold over here as well, so it doesn't look as plain. Okay, so it's very nice. Even the shoe have the gold there. Yeah, it's very detailed. And I wish to see how Mayfax is going to nail this guy. I believe they could have done better. And then we'll take a look at the back. Yes, again, the spider sign is also very nicely, and it does have the details all over the spider symbols here. And again, it's red, but this time, yeah, I know that it's not screen accurate, but in terms of the black color area is all good, and you can see the face. Yes, this time around I just feel that the head does have the human oval shape instead of round like a ball. Yeah, but yeah, this looks nice. And yeah, you can see the eyes are kind of like separated because he does comes with 3 more interchangeable eyes, or was it 4? Yeah, we'll take a look at that later. And yes, all the spider linings are very well done. Yep, it's very nice. And some of the linings might disappear because of the reflection of the lights. If the light doesn't shine on it, you might not be able to see as clearly. Yeah, so this is really good looking. Yep. So for those of you customizer right out there, I hope to see that some of you might be able to get rid of the red and make it more screen accurate. That would look fabulous on this guy. Okay, so let's move on to the articulations. As always, I will start with the head, so his head can turn around 360 degrees no problem because of the separate neck. So he have lots and lots of articulation. So looking up, yep, pretty good. Looking down, even better. Okay, turning side to side, no problem. Looking anywhere you want, yep, it's all good, as you can see. Okay, and as for his arm, you can turn 360 degrees. There's a butterfly joint, which is a great range of movement, as you can see there. And then there is a bicep shrivels as well, and a double joint elbow. Yes, a double joint elbow. And of course, you can move his hand all around. They are interchangeable hands, which I'll go through later. And then there are 2-point articulations right over here, so you can basically turn his torso and also his waist side to side, no problem there. Okay, as for his leg, let's see how well you can do a split. Yep, almost a perfect one. Okay, and kicking forwards, I believe it's gonna be great. Yes. Okay, and then kicking backwards, it's even better. Okay, it's more than 90 degrees there. Okay, and then there's a tight shrivels, of course. Okay, and then there's a double joint knee, I believe. Yes, a very good double joint knee. And then of course for his leg, there's a ball joint right over here, so you can go down, can go up, even side to side, no issues. And there's a toe hinge or shoe hinge, yep, which works great. Sorry about that, I almost forgot to do the bending forward. Wow, just look at that. Okay, although there's a big gap right over there, which looks quite ugly. Okay, but from the front you can see that, wow, he can really do a very good ab crunch there. Wow, this is great. And how about bending backwards? Let's see. Yep, it's all good as well. Yep, and there's a bit of a gap there, but it's not that noticeable. Yep, but it's all good right here. Wow. Okay, so this Black and Gold Spider-Man does have quite a good range of articulations, I would say. I believe he can do any poses that he wants as a dynamic Spider-Man. Okay, right up next, I'll move on to the accessory. As always, we'll start with the hands. So he just comes with a pair of closed fist hand that is already on the figure, a pair of wall crawling hands, a pair of thumbs up hands. No, this is actually a web swinging hands. And lastly, a pair of web shooting hands. And he also comes with this left arm gauntlet, something like the magical gauntlet, and it looks very good. Wow. And this magic chest circle that they call it is to replace the one on his chest. Yep, this is looking pretty good. I kind of like the way it looks translucent over there. And also this Doctor Strange effects parts. Wow, this is looking rather good. Remember how they changed this color from blue to this orange? I think they kind of mix the correct decisions there. Yeah, it's looking very movie accurate right now. And he also comes with 2 more interchangeable eyes, not 3 or 4 that as I mentioned earlier, sorry about that. So this one is the biggest opening eyes and this one is the smallest one. So the one that is on the figure, I believe, is the middle one. He also comes with 2 short webbings that is supposed to be attached to his wrist. Yep, something like he's shooting out the webbings. And also a pair of longer webbings which is to be attached to his wrist as well. And the last webbing is this one here. This is for the web swinging pose. And he also comes with these 2 tiny things here. This one is actually meant for 2 purposes. The first one is to interchange the eyes. Yep. And then the next one is to actually take out the back of his plates. There's a small plates there to be attached to this one, so you have to use this to remove it and then you can put this on. and then you just use the Tamashii Nation stand on it so that you can pose him in a web swinging pose. And last but not least, he just comes with a mask head of Peter Parker and also an additional neck for the integrated suit. So as you can see, wow, this black and gold suit this comes with quite a tons of accessory for us to play with. So let's begin to play with some of them. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to interchange some of the accessories onto this Spider-Man, and like the articulations, I will start with the head. So I'll show you how to interchange the eyes. First of all, of course, you need to take off the head. And from here, you can see there are two tiny pegs inside. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's very, very dark here. So you're supposed to use these two here to push out the eyes. I'm not even sure if I can do that. It's rather hard to do it in front of the camera as well. So let's see if I can just push it out. Yep, can you see that? It's popping out already. Okay, so I managed to get the left eye out. Yeah, just to show you how it actually looks like. And this one is rather tight, so I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, okay, I can use my fingernail. Yeah, so it does help with a little bit of fingernails. You just pull it out like this. Yep, so this is how it looks like. Rather scary over there. Okay, so I will try with the big eyes. I kind of like my Spider-Man to have the big eyes. Let's push it in like this. Yes, very nice. You don't have to pair it with the same size, like big eyes with big eyes. You can even put like big eye with small eyes. Yeah, it will look rather funny, I know, but this is something that you can actually mess around with. You just push it back in like this. Yep, so this is how he looks like with the big eyes. So next we'll try to interchange the chest plate into the magic one. So let's see if I can remove it with my fingernail. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yeah, let's try with the these two here. Let's see if it does helps. Not try. Oh, yeah, it's very simple. You just push it in and then it will come out like this. Yeah, just a very simple one. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and let's put it on. Yes, so I do think that this one actually looks better because it's sort of like, you know, covering the gap. Yeah, so it doesn't look weird, and this one just looks pretty good. At least a new look for your Spider-Man collections. Yeah, this is rather good. And next, let's try to interchange the left arms. Okay, remember we do have a left arm just now. You have to pull out the whole thing. Yeah, because it's the whole lower arm, and then you just need to put this in again like this. Yep, just a very simple one. And then you just have to put back the hands, okay, from this arm, and then just, yep, very, very simple, just like that. And wow, this one just looks very good on him. This is like, wow, this is magical. And since we are talking about this arm here, so let's try on the effects parts, which is this one. Okay, so what you gotta do is this small area here is supposed to go into this hole. Okay, so let's try it on, and it looks kind of yeah, just like this. Okay, just like hanging there. Is it going to drop? No. Oh, okay, so it just seems to be pretty good there. Wow. Okay, so it's not going to drop because the moment I put it in, it feels flimsy. Yeah, but it does hang on to it pretty well. Wow, this is cool. This is really, really cool. Nice. And right up next, I'm going to show you how to use some of the webbings. Of course, we have to remove this hand here, and let's try with the short webbings. Okay, you just need to put it here, and then you have to choose the web shooting hands, okay, which is this one here for the left arms. And let's try it on. Yes. So, oh, okay, I used too much force and it does come up. Okay, no problem there. There's nothing broken. Yep, something like this. Okay, yep, very, very cool with the webbings and also the Doctor Strange effects parts. Wow, this is nice. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to interchange the unmasked head of Peter Parker onto this Spider-Man body. So you have to remove the whole thing, including the neck, because they do give an extra neck. Yep. Okay, so just put it in, as simple as that, and let's take a look. Okay, so this one does seems to be very familiar because we did get one for the Iron Spider from the Avengers Endgame. Yeah, I'm going to do some comparison later and show you whether they are actually the same look or not. But right now, let's just take a look. It looks quite good, I would say. It's not the best in the world, but it's still slightly resemblance to Tom Holland's over there. Not too bad, not too bad. Yep. And at the same time, I'm going to test on the extra necks that it comes with for this integrated suit Spider-Man. Okay, so as usual, you have to take off the neck, and then let's put this in. Okay, yep. Wow, so it matches perfectly, and I'm going to need this head here. Sorry about that. Yep, just gotta pluck it out like this and put it onto this body. Yes, this is how it looks like. And there is something that I noticed, I'm not sure if you guys noticed that as well, is the neck and this head, the face, is having a different skin tone. Yeah, the neck is pretty pale, and here I think they did add some form of orange paint on it so that it doesn't look as pale, which is a good try, by the way. I mean, I'd rather have something like this than the whole pale face of Peter Parker. Okay guys, so let's play a little game of spot the difference. So which one do you think that is the one that comes from the No Way Home Spider-Man, the black and gold suit, and which one is actually coming from the Iron Spider from the Avengers Endgame that I mentioned? Can you spot the difference right now? Yes, they looks very identical. It's almost exactly the same, I would say. Yep, they didn't change anything at all, not even the hairstyle, not even the hair color, nothing. Okay, so can you spot the difference? I'll tell you the answer right now. This is the one from No Way Home. Okay, so this one is the one that comes with the Iron Spider from the Avengers Endgame. Wow, they are looking exactly the same. Okay, so let's move on to the posing time. Yes, this is a new section that I like to do, which is to pose this Spider-Man into a pose, which I think is like something that pop up in my mind. But this time around, it's not from my ideas. It's actually from a picture that I saw in the Google search. Yeah, so I would like to do that pose, which I think will be impossible to pull it off, because that picture itself is actually a 3D rendering. I don't think that this guy can do it, but I'm going to try it anyway. So let's get started. Okay, and I'll show you the pictures right after I finish. Okay, so you guys can tell me how good or how bad my posing skill is. Actually, I know that my posing skill sucks.
Okay, so let's see again. Yep, supposed to be something like this, and from here I think you guys should know what pose I'm going to pull off, and let's see if I can do it. Wow, okay, I think I managed, and it can be done quite well, surprisingly. Let's try to go down further. Yes, hit. Supposed to be like this.
It's going to be something like this, and I'll show you the picture right now. So can you tell me how many percent that this similarity to the pictures? Yep, not too bad. I still don't believe that the legs here can actually go so far up. I mean, so near to the torso itself. So wow, the articulation is quite good for this SH Figuarts Spider-Man. So what do you think about this pose? I think it's looking pretty badass. Wow. Okay, yeah, they can even put it here. This is a nice looking pose. Of course, there's a big gap here. You can see that, so you might want to take it at certain angle that it doesn't really show. Yep, yeah, maybe something like this. Yeah, I think this shot is the money shots. Yep. Okay, so the head is the best part because you can actually look up pretty much. Yes. So let's move on to some size comparisons. Of course, I would love to compare with most of my SH Figuarts Spider-Man, so I'll get started with this the homemade suit, Homecoming Spider-Man, which, wow, looks bigger than he is. And then we'll have the PlayStation 4 Spider-Man, okay, yep, it's bigger than him as well. And next I'll have the Iron Spider from the Avengers Endgame, and he's taller than him, as well as the Far From Home upgraded suit. Yep, again, I think this is the same one as the one they released for No Way Home. And the last from the SH Figuarts is this integrated suit from No Way Home. Like I do the comparison earlier on, I think this guy is taller than him, even though I expected them to be of the same size, but apparently not. Okay, so he's actually taller than the black and gold suit. And next I'll have some Marvel Legends Spider-Man. I have this Far From Home, the upgraded suit Spider-Man, which is of course bigger than he is. And also this black symbiote Spider-Man. Yep, this is not the latest one though. This is, I think I have this for more than 10 years right now. Yeah, it's a very old figure. And last from Marvel Legends, I'd like to compare with this Pizza Spider-Man. Yep, one of my favorite Spider-Man from Marvel Legends, as well as this Gwen Stacy. Wow, just look how humongous she is compared to him. And next, I would like to move on to Mayfax. I have this Amazing Spider-Man, the comic paint versions. Yep, I have no doubt that this guy will be much taller than him. And then we have the Peter B. Parker, yep, from Mayfax as well. Wow, they look like a giant next to him. And still on the Marvel Legends, we have Gwen Stacy right over here. Yes, almost the same scale as this Spider-Man. You can see that they are almost the same height. And then we have the Miles Morales from Mayfax as well. And since this suit is given by Doctor Strange, we must do a comparison with Doctor Strange. I have the SH Figuarts, the Doctor Strange right over here, the Battle on Titans. Yep, he's actually sleeping right now. And also this Defender Strange from Marvel Legends, the latest ones. Yes. And lastly, I'd like to do another comparisons for this different brand. This is the Nota Studio Tom Holland's as a Peter Parker. Okay, yeah, the scale I think is pretty good. And then we also have this Sentinel Toys Miles Morales. Okay, yep, looking pretty good together. And you know what, guys, I almost forgot about this one. Okay, so let's crack this open right now. Okay, so these two are the bonus accessory that comes with this black and gold Spider-Man, and let's take a look at this beauty. Wow, this is looking very good. I kind of like it, and as you touch it, you can really feel it's not just like a, you know, a printout. You can actually feel the patterns here. We are very nice one, and mine does have a bit of something like a scratch, I think. Yep, it's quite sucks. But there's nothing I can do. And then you just have to unplug these three holes, either one of it, so that you can put the stands. Yeah, but right now I'm not going to do that because it's just too nice for me to use it as a stand, so I'm not going to use it yet. As for this piece, I do have my good and bad feels about it. The feel good part is that they finally give us this piece of accessory with a hole. Okay, the previous one that comes with the Doctor Strange is just an entire piece of plastic without any hole, so you can't have a figure, you know, going through it. It doesn't work at all. So they finally thought of giving us with a hole. And the bad thing is it's just, you know, a plastic. It looks kind of cheap though. I mean, as compared to this one here from the Marvel Legends. Wow, I kind of feel that, you know, Marvel Legends can give us something that looks as good as this, but this is SH Figuarts. My goodness. Wow, Bandai, can you learn from Hasbro by doing something like this one? Yeah, this just, I mean, so it feels so cheap. I mean, if I were to ask someone else that which one do you think is from SH Figuarts, they will think that I'm paying more for SH Figuarts. Of course, this should be the one. But no, we are paying less for Hasbro and we get this, and we are paying more from SH Figuarts but we get this. Okay, so my final verdict for this black and gold Spider-Man is I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10 because yep, this is something new, okay? Even though it's just a black suit Spider-Man, you can say that, but it is at least a different suit, not just the red and the blue. Yeah, so it just looks good, by the way, even though it's slightly smaller. Yeah, that's kind of bummer there. That's why I deducted some points. It looks smaller, it looks shorter as compared to the integrated suit. The overall paint is good, the gold is good. I kind of like the gold this time, and all the accessories are great, by the way, and I'm kind of glad that they actually changed the color to be more screen accurate. The articulations, as always with all the SH Figuarts Spider-Man, I think they are quite good already. You can do dynamic poses like just now. The bending down poses that I pulled off just now, I think that it's impossible, but I managed to do it anyway. So like I always say, if I can do it, you can do it as well, because I'm not a very good poser. Oh yeah, I also deducted some point because of the inaccuracies of the arms. In the real movie, it doesn't have the red on it, but after putting this on, I think it looks pretty good. If you do get the Japan version, you get the bonus accessory that I showed you just now, which is pretty good, especially for the stand. I think it looks good with the stand on, and the Doctor Strange portal is just like a bonus accessory that you can play with, which is rather cool if you don't have the Marvel Legends Defender Strange accessories. So I'd love to hear from you. What's your thoughts about this black and gold suit? Will you be getting it? Do you think that it looks great? Do let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. So I hope you enjoyed this lengthy review. Do give me a thumbs up if you do, and of course I hope you're subscribed to my channel because I have new video up almost every alternate day, and I'll catch you again in my next video. As always, stay safe, take care, and thank you for watching.